thank you for your interest in and commitment to serving the Homer Community Food Pantry. You are now part of a large, active team, which provides much-needed nutrition and a variety of other services to our greater community. If you are new to the food pantry, let's look at ways you may wish to help. So what happens on Food Pantry Day? Many of our volunteers arrive around 8:30 each Monday to begin setup for the day by arranging tables for the various services: sign-in, fruits, vegetables, breads and pastries, the pantry store, and the commodities table. Then all of the items collected during the past 6 days are brought in and placed on the tables for sorting and preparation. Meanwhile, the kitchen staff is hard at work planning and preparing the meal for the day. They'll work throughout the morning preparing food for nearly 40. The table for the check-in staff is located inside the main entrance point. Here, staff verify that each client's information is current and correct. Here, too, staff will schedule appointments for non-food services, such as gas vouchers, shower and laundry vouchers, temporary housing, and as the referral source for the Homeless Assistance Program, administered through Haven House. Client advocates assist newcomers, elderly, and the physically challenged with their shopping. They also help to transport senior boxes to vehicles waiting nearby. Fruit and vegetables donated by 2 local grocery stores and area farmers are sorted, bagged, and boxed for our clients. Breads and pastries are also donated by local businesses and bakeries. These are sorted, boxed, and bagged for distribution. The pantry store is the heart of the Homer Food Pantry. Here, a variety of canned meats, fruits and vegetables, as well as shelf-stable milk are all made available. Quantities are determined by family size. The commodities table includes dried goods, such as rice, beans, oatmeal, and the ever-popular top ramen noodles. The good news is there are no limits to quantities at the commodities table. Recycling is another important part of the food pantry. Every Monday, there's a small mountain of boxes, plastics, and recyclable containers to be sorted. The recyclables are transported to the transfer station, and the containers are sanitized for flour, oil, syrup, and laundry detergent. Non-food services, such as gas, shower, or laundry vouchers, are provided in scheduled sessions during the regular food pantry hours, from 1 to 3 p.m. on Mondays. Interviews are scheduled throughout the week prior, as well as at the check-in desk on Mondays. The Homer Food Pantry is also the agent for CSFP boxes, better known as the senior boxes. This is a federally funded program administered through the Alaska Food Bank. Clients' records are constantly updated, and reports are provided each day to assure compliance with federal regulations. Another non-food service of the food pantry is what we call the garage sale. Here, donations are sorted and displayed on the table in the client waiting area. There is no charge for any item, but strictly available on a first-come, first-served basis. We enlist a team of drivers to pick up bread, fruits, vegetables, and even popcorn from Safeway, Save You More, and the Homer Theater, with daily pickups Wednesday through Monday. In addition, there are many Mondays when a driver is needed to pick up a truckload of purchased commodities from Save You More. And on the 3rd Monday of every month, a driver delivers 30 boxes to Smoky Bay Air for shipment to the 3 villages across the bay. And last but not least is cleanup. Our goal is to leave the church's fellowship hall as tidy as we found it Monday morning. That means all tables cleared and put away, all chairs stacked 9 high and put in the far west closet, and all computers, printers, forms, and pens put away in the food pantry room. Fortunately, Harry will arrive at about 4 o'clock and perform the remaining janitorial duties. Regardless of where or how you would like to serve, there are a few housekeeping, safety, and sanitation issues we need to review. First, don't forget to use the computer to log your volunteer hours each Monday. If you need help in adding your weekly hours, see the coordinator. Also, make sure your personal effects are secure. If you have concerns about purses, jackets, gloves, or other items, find the coordinator. They can arrange for secure storage while you serve at the food pantry. The next step, if you're working with any food items, please wash your hands. First, wet your hands with water as warm as you can tolerate. Next, add soap and begin rubbing your hands together, including between your fingers, while paying special attention to your fingernails. Hand washing should take a full 30 seconds, or 2 rounds of happy birthday. Then rinse your hands with clear water and use a clean, dry paper towel to remove any moisture. Next, be sure to get your gloves on. There are 4 different sizes and all are available in the tote next to the microwave oven. Always be aware of glove cross-contamination if you're working with handling fruits and vegetables, and decide to help with breads and pastries, please re-glove. If you sneeze or cough, do so into your arm, not your gloved hand. If you do, re-glove. If someone greets you with a handshake, re-glove. Gloves are cheap. Illness can be very expensive. For those working in the kitchen or other food handling areas, hair and beard nets are required. Baseball caps are permitted as a substitute for hair nets, if you prefer. If you have any open cuts or lesions, or if you feel feverish or are simply not feeling well, please stay home, get well, and come back next week. Also remember to dress appropriately. Flip-flops, sandals, or open-toe shoes are not recommended for work at the food pantry, and other attire should be clean and unfrayed. Here's also a reminder about the Homer Community Food Pantry's mission statement. When interacting with clients, we should always remember to emphasize the phrase, "with compassion." If a client asks for 2 potatoes or an extra loaf of bread, the answer is always yes. Our goal is to have no clients feel marginalized or diminished or embarrassed by our actions. Now, let's look at the processing work groups. If you like working with fresh fruits and vegetables, there is an area just for you. Here, you will assist with sorting, bagging, and many times composting fresh fruits and vegetables, which we receive from many different sources. The rule here is, if in doubt, compost it. Better safe than sorry, as several of our clients have serious health concerns, so safety first. Breads and pastries are divided into 2 sections. One is where boxes filled with individual bagels and donuts are divided into small quantities and bagged for handing out to clients. Another section is where cakes, donuts, and other dessert pastries are repackaged. Any compromised baked goods must be placed in the compost bin. No exceptions. The pantry store requires the least preparation, as this is where canned goods, including meat, such as tuna and salmon, canned fruits and vegetables, as well as shelf-stable milk, are distributed. Most of the effort here is setting up the store and keeping it stocked during the client visit. Commodities such as rice, dried beans, oatmeal, trail mix, flour, and even popcorn are bagged for distribution. Each item has its own unique bag or container size. We also insert cooking instructions into many of the bags. Assisting with senior boxes is pretty straightforward. Staff help to assure that all client information is correct and updated, and each senior box has been signed out before it's distributed. Several volunteers assist the elderly in transporting their boxes, as well as the cheese and dried milk which are included to their cars. On Senior Box Day, the first Monday after the first Friday of each month, each senior client is called, texted, or emailed to remind them that the boxes are due to arrive that day. Also each week, the kitchen team assists in providing 40 volunteer staff lunches. This is a Herculean task, often relying on available fruits, vegetables, and donated meats to put these meals together. But we all enjoy great dining come lunchtime. That's a brief summary of the services and the huge variety of ways you can help at the Homer Community Food Pantry. If you have any questions, look for staff wearing these t-shirts or look for the coordinator. And thanks again for your interest in and service to the food pantry and the entire Homer community.